So what is exponential leadership? Exponential leadership is a term that I've been using to describe a framework. I know it's 2020, we shouldn't have frameworks anymore, but a framework for leadership. Exponential leadership is a way of understanding that we live in uncertain and volatile times. The pace of change has accelerated significantly. It was moving fast before the pandemic, and that's almost been a time machine for innovation in propelling us further forward. And it's not just technology that's been changing, it's social attitudes, whether that be in terms of consumers, whether it be in terms of communities and public good, or whether it be in terms of your employees, the people, your team that you work with. There seems to be a significant shift in how the world operates, and there needs to be a shift as well in how leaders operate. And so exponential leadership is that framework that starts to examine culture, strategy, governance, kind of some of the fundamental parts of running a business. But it goes much deeper. It kind of looks at how you can use motivation and influence and creativity and listening with teams. So how you can work alongside groups of people to help them to be self-sustaining and give you space to be a leader that keeps them safe, that keeps them playing, that keeps them curious and pushing the boundaries. And then probably the third biggest element is around you as a leader and who you are. We live in uncertain times, and it's no surprise that anxiety runs higher than it ever has. And among high achievers like yourself, the prospect of just working harder doesn't rub. It just doesn't rub. You cannot keep growing in that way. There have to be different ways, and so exponential leadership is how you lead yourself first, how you face those fears quite honestly, how you embrace vulnerability, how you examine power and release control. Those are really deep concepts. And so exponential leadership brings all of that together, both in that organisation level, that team level, and for the individual leader. It's kind of how, what does the business of the future look like? To say thank you for engaging in the conversation, we are sharing kind of 5 key questions. And these are key questions that I think will prime you really well. They're self-coaching questions in a way, that look at how you work in partnership or how you let go. I won't do the giveaway now, I'll have to download it. But each of those will give you an opportunity to explore some of your own values and intuition, insights into where next, that you can build up that trust in your gut and follow your heart and use your mind. It's a curious blend. And then over the 3 days for CogX this year, we're asking you about exponential leadership. We are planning to develop further a suite of thought pieces, whether they're videos or articles or courses, that are going to give you each the skills to lead exponentially. So do engage in the debate. This is your chance to shape it. This is your chance to say, I don't know. what would this look like? Because that's the way we learn together, by creating a network, by creating an environment of co-design, and to advocate for exponential leadership that brings collaboration, and then say, I have all the answers, you don't. That's not going to work. We need to collaborate to build this together. So do take part in the Q&As, do present your questions. If you've got great examples, then please do share. This is a program that we're developing over the next 3-4 months. So yeah, whilst we're sharing what we already know, this by its very nature is something that will grow and adapt and evolve over time. So let's make it into a movement. Enjoy. As I say, from me, Claire, and the rest of the team at Neon Juno, this is such an exciting time in terms of business, in terms of growth, in terms of recovery. The world has reset and changed, and we want everybody to play their part. Take care.